Hello, everyone. It's so good to be here again. This is Olivia Sase, and welcome to another episode of my podcast. Guys, I'm so excited to be here. And I'm excited to be here because I missed you all. And I've got gist. I've got gist for you. As you can see from the topic, you will know that this is going to be a bit messy. Okay. So let me just get into it. And I would like to apologize first because I haven't been here for a while. And the reason I haven't been here for a while is because I was thinking that I was going to start a video series, like instead of just doing audio, I was going to start my podcast like in videos. But let me tell you something. It's difficult. It's a bit difficult because one, I just feel like I cannot just be looking at the camera and talking. Like I need to be doing something and talking. I don't know why. I don't know why. And then videoing, like doing videos would mean you need lights, you just need a lot of things. But with audio is like easier. You just put on your headphones, your speaker or whatever it is that you're using, and then you just talk. It's just way easier to do audio. So yeah, that's why I'm back. Anyways, let's get into the story of how I dated a man for just 1 week. Was it even up to a week? Oh God, oh, Jehovah help me. Help the singles, Jesus. Just like I just want to not be single again. Why? Because the experience that I have gone through being a single woman is absolutely hell. It's been from one bullshit to another bullshit to another bullshit. And I keep telling myself I'm never gonna date again. I'm never gonna give anyone a second chance. But you can't give up on life. Life is for the living. As long as you're alive, there is hope. I still have hope that there's somebody out there who is like reasonable, who is sensible enough, who is going to be the man for me. But the way things are going, there is nobody out there. Hey, that's the way I'm saying it. And it just seems like everybody reasonable is married, or in a relationship about to get, but they just have something that prevents us from being together. And then I'm left with this motherfucking crumbs that keep on trying me. The thing is, if you're a bad person, just leave me alone, right? But no. Bad people always want to come into your space and fuck up the thing that you have going on. I had peace before this motherfucker slid into my DM. Before he came into my DM, I had peace. I was having a jolly good day, enjoying myself, and then this bitch walked in and tried to play me. Can you imagine? Anyways, how did I meet this Yoruba demon? I think that the fact that he was even Yoruba should have, because I've told myself that I'm done with Yoruba men. Wallahi, I am done. Yoruba men have caused me nothing but pain, havoc, oh God, anguish. What have I not gone through in the hands of Yoruba men? What have I not seen? But when this fine short rat came into my DM, I entertained that idiot. So, a few weeks back, someone followed me on Twitter. And, my Twitter following is very little. And there's a reason why I keep it very little. One, I lost my account. So, the second account is very fresh, And I just like that it's little. I can talk to myself. Nobody is answering me. Nobody is responding. I can talk shit about other people. And they won't see it. I can rant on there and, nobody sees it. So it's really, really, really cool for me. So someone follows me and I notice because my following is very small. Follows me and the regular thing, he goes, he likes my photos. I'm like, oh, okay, who's this? So I go through his profile too, and I'm like, okay, he looks reasonable. I search feminists on If a man follows me on Twitter, I always go and search feminists. I want to see what you have to say about feminists on your tweets. Not just feminists, what you have to say about women. Because we say, oh, women are trash, men and blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to follow you back. Yes, because I don't want to see your women are trash tweets, okay? Women should serve men. Women should lick my ass. I don't want to see it. So I did all that search, and he turned out like pretty okay. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I let him be, and I'm just tweeting my thing, chatting, just doing my thing. And then I made a tweet about how people these days do not want like a sincere relationship. Like, relationships are all about lies these days. I made a tweet saying, oh, relationships have become like, who knows how to lie best these days. And then he sent my tweets to me and he says, oh, true. And I was like, yeah, sadly. And, we leave it at that, And then one Saturday, a week after he had followed me, I think a few days after he had followed me, he sent me a message and we're just talking and chatting. I can't remember details except I'll have to go through my phone and look at all the chats that we have. But we're just talking, chatting normally. And then he was like, he wants my number, one thing led to another, he wants to call me, and I gave him my number and I was feeling him. I'm not gonna lie, I was feeling him. And he was feeling me too, obviously. So we got talking more and we were talking and gisting and laughing. It was such a blissful Saturday. And then he told me, oh, I want you to be my person. And I'm like, what do you mean by you want me to be your person? Like, speak clearly. What do you mean by you want me to be your person? Because you're a Yoruba man, before you will have 15 persons. Like, what are you saying to me? He said, oh, I would like it to be my girlfriend. And I said, oh, okay. I've been guarding my heart for so long. I've been so careful. I'm like, what's it gonna hurt to be spontaneous? Satan. God. And I said, what's it gonna hurt to be spontaneous? So I said, you know what? Okay, fine. Let's date. Let's be together. Let's do it. Let's do it. And he said, oh cool. And we're both so happy. Like, oh, I found my person. He told me he was like, he's very serious. He said all the right things. He's very serious. He wants something serious this time around. He's not here for jokes or play or anything like that. This relationship for him is something that is going to lead to marriage. If it doesn't lead to marriage, then it's maybe his fault, because he's going to be my fault, because from his end he's going to make sure that it's 100% locked down. And I was like, oh, this intentionality, this like purpose, sign me up. And so I'm like, you know what? Yes, let's do this. Let's get it. Let's do it. And we start dating, and on Sunday we talk, and then on Monday morning, I'm working, I now have a man. I'm off the streets. Oh my God. Lord, I'm sure Jesus was laughing at me. Oh my goodness. Jesus was cackling. He was like, Iyenemi, Olivia, hey, you foolish girl. Who? Jesus was laughing at me. The host of angels were laughing at me. All of heaven was laughing because they were like, watch this. Watch what is about to unfold. So I'm scrolling through the timeline and I see his interaction with a female. He's flirting with her. And I'm like, whoa, bro. So immediately I send him the tweet and I'm like, who is she to you? Like, why are you publicly flirting with someone? I mean, so soon? Did you forget you're in a relationship? I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't know it was flirting. I'm sorry if I disrespected you. I'm so sorry. I forgot that, I'm in a relationship now. Like, I'm not used to it. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay. Let's not quarrel. It's a Monday morning. Let's not fight. So I say, oh, no problem. And, I move on from that because in my new relationship, I intend to forgive and forget and move on, and let's learn from each other, and let's be good. Let's not destroy the relationship. Let's try our best to always put in our best. So, I let it go. And then we're chatting, we're talking, I'm sending him pictures, videos, things like that. And then, because of that interaction I saw on Twitter, I was like, wait though, Olivia, wait though, calm down. This man that you said yes to, you didn't even do any research about him. You didn't do any research about him. This guy works in Nollywood. So, Ashewos. People who work in the entertainment industry. Ashewos, the men, they're always flirting from one. And I'm like, you know what? Your name is. You have people, friends who work in the entertainment industry, so they might know him. You've done your Google research. Everything you're researching is you've seen his work, so you know that yes, this is a human being. He's not a ghost. He's not a catfish. You have seen his face, everything. But can you find out more about his character? Contact somebody that might know somebody that might know him. That sort of thing. At least to even just know if he has a babe. Like, are you the side chick that is in Port Harcourt? Like, let's talk about it. So I said, okay, no problem. I'm call my friend. So I called one of my very close friends, who is also in the entertainment industry. And I said, hey, do you know this person? And the moment I said it, he said, 100%. 100% I know this person. That's what she told me. I know this guy. And I said, oh, wow. Do you know if he has a girlfriend? She said, why are you asking? I said, I'm just asking. She said, babe, if now waiting I dey think, you better carry your shoe, they run. I say, run. They run. I say, waiting happen, my sister. Who is he? What has he done? How? Where? What? Give me the story. She said, I'm not going to tell you the in total. Because if I tell you the in total, love, they shock you now. If you go tell them, say, see what in person tell. And if you tell them the story, if you download the story, give I go know where this gist they come from. So I don't go tell you the story. But what I go tell you, they say, if you trust me, she and I have been friends for like 5 years now. He said, if you trust me, babe, if you trust me, if you know that I love you and that I have your best interest at heart, my sister, run. Don't look back. Don't run. Don't look back. Run. Don't look back. Run. Don't look back. I say, what? You mean it? She said, I mean it. I said, wow. And then I was like, you know what? Thank you so much for telling me. I'm gonna break up with him. She said immediately, block him everywhere. I said, wow. A masquerade. It must be a masquerade. Because what do you mean block him everywhere? He must be a masquerade. And so I said, you know what? I'm gonna tell him. Because this might be in his past. We all have pasts. Foolish me. This is why they say women in love. When you live, they know they advise people when they in love, when they relationship. They know they advise relationship. My friend advised me finish. I say he's in his past. He's in his past. Everybody has a past. And I decrease. I admit it. I decrease. So I called him up. We're talking, and I was like, I heard some things about you, like, do you have a girlfriend other than me? He said no. I said, do you have like a girlfriend that you're dating, like, or somebody that thinks they're dating you? What, like, are you okay? Like, are you? Of course, he said, oh yes. Like, I don't know where this room is coming from. I don't know where it's coming from. I'm like a good person. Like, I swear to God, you're the only woman in my life. There could never be any other woman. Any other woman is a joke. I don't even see any other person. You're the only one for me. I'm serious about you. I'm coming to PH soon. And then he was like, you know what, come to Lagos. And then I was like, let's calm down. Let's leave this come to Lagos thing first. You understand? Let's calm down. You get? Let's just get to know each other better. Let's get to know each other better. And if things are still going great after like a month, sure, I'll come to Lagos and we'll get to see each other. We'll spend time together. You know, we'll get to physically meet for the first time. So let's just calm down. You know? He was about to send me the flight ticket money and everything. I was like, Hold it, just let's calm down, let's observe each other more. And that was that. Then the next day we chatted as normal. Oh, he had a lot of things to do, blah 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 blah. And I was like, okay, fine. So we don't talk a lot. That's Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday comes and like I send him messages, he does not respond. Good morning, he says nothing to me. Like I say, good morning, no response. Good afternoon, no response. I kept on calling this guy, calling, talking. I called this guy for 3 whole days. From the 2nd of May, this guy didn't talk to me. I called him on WhatsApp, called him on regular call. I sent him even messages on Twitter. I was reaching out to him any way that I could. He did not respond to me. He did not reply. But you know the funny thing? I saw him on Twitter. He was responding to messages. He was liking stuff. He was retweeting. He was replying. I was like, I don't understand. Obviously, you're not in the mortuary because who is tweeting? If you're in the mortuary, you're not in the hospital. You're not in the mortuary. Because you're tweeting. You're responding to people, but you're not responding to me. You're not responding to me. Wow. It has gotten to that. I was like, oh, Olivia, don't jump into conclusions. Something might have happened to him. But he's tweeting, whatever happened to you, but you're still tweeting. But you cannot respond to your girlfriend. Wow. And then, after a while, after like 3 days, after 3 whole days, he came back to me and he said, oh, good evening. And then he sent me one long ass voice note about him having to do something at home. He had an emergency at home. He had to go back home to visit his parents. Wow, so you went to do your wedding because that's the only thing. A Yoruba man can do anything. You have gone to do wedding and you came back to me and you say you're sorry, blah blah blah, I'm so sorry. And I said, you know what, it's okay, but I don't know what to say to you in this moment. But you know, hopefully everything at home is fine. And he said, oh yeah, sure. And then I called him after then. I called again, he stopped picking my call after then. Till today, he has not picked my call. I sent him a long ass, breakup messages. He did not even respond. He has not even read it. But he's tweeting. Girl, I just got tired and I said, you know what, Yenemi, you fool. It has happened again. And so I unfollowed him on Twitter. I deleted his number and I just said goodbye. Thank you so much for your services. God bless you. And that's 2 days. We're in the relationship for practically 2 days. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Because Monday shit hit the fan. 3 days. This relationship was for 3 days. 3 whole fucking days. God do, Yoruba men. Anyways, am I very hot? No, I'm not actually very hot by it because we didn't really have enough time to get to know each other like that for me to have fallen in love or for me to really, really, really like him for this kind of behavior to have any very deep impact on me. But it was just crazy to see. It was just really, really crazy to see. And what can I say? Men are crazy. Men are crazy. Be careful. Be careful now. Don't go. Don't be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Don't be like me, okay? So yeah, that'll be all for me today. Thank you all so much for listening in. And follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, but don't slide into my DMs. I'm no longer responding to DMs because you know. If you slide into my DM, it has to be you're bringing me business or we're talking about something healthy, but not relationship. Oh, if I see relationship, they won't come. Hey, I will carry my slippers. I go they run. I go they run. If I can't see the relationship, if they come with your rubber man, hey, I go evaporate. My sister, you know, go see me. I go disappear. So that'll be all for me now. Thank you all so much for listening to me, and don't forget to subscribe to my podcast. Okay, I also have a YouTube channel that I'm trying to grow, so please support me. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on YouTube, follow me on Facebook, follow me everywhere. I'm such a fun person. I love you all. Good night. Bye.